Momentum. It's building in the field of neuroscience. Innovative scientists. New technology. Transformative research. For almost 65 years, Brain Research Foundation has fueled momentum by funding bold ideas and brave scientists. The top universities around the country nominate their brightest researchers for BRF grants. As a member of BRF's Scientific Review Committee, Dr. Daniel Peterson helps identify transformative projects.
The funding that's being offered through Brain Research Foundation is looking for the transformative. The impact of the Brain Research Foundation has expanded enormously. It is now known as a very prestigious award to get. So not only does it provide important resources for the research, but it's recognized as something that is given to the best researchers.
BRF takes its commitment to advance neuroscience research seriously and works to maximize every dollar. As a venture capitalist, BRF Board of Trustees Chair Peter Pond knows an excellent investment when he sees one.
For every dollar that we give as the foundation capital of these various research projects, on average, $22 is raised. So that is a super high return that more than gets these people on their way for a permanent role in developing brain-related disease research.
To ensure that momentum in the field continues, the foundation funds the best researchers across the country. BRF's Executive Director and CEO, Dr. Terry Constantine, oversees that mission.
These scientists are answering things that aren't already answered. I mean, they have a mind that thinks differently, that is so passionate about finding answers and pushing science forward. That's who we are. We're passionate about what we're doing. They're passionate about what they're doing. So let's come together and find those discoveries.
Dr. Yamuna Krishnan is the type of risk-taking researcher BRF is looking for.
What the Brain Research Foundation has funded us to do is to come up with a technology to map a chemical called nitric oxide in the living brain. Nitric oxide in particular is very interesting because it's really important for communication between cells. But too much causes degeneration, causes inflammation, causes death. And so you really want the levels to be just right. You want to have something that can measure it for you. And we now have, thanks to the Brain Research Foundation, been able to measure nitric oxide and see it in places where we've never been able to, which is the living brain.
BRF recognized the potential of Dr. Krishnan's ideas and awarded her a Scientific Innovations Award.
We are doing what they had asked us to do, which was be bold, be brave, be transformative.
We try to fund the projects out there that may be small in the beginning, but they will gain momentum as the results come, as other people in the lab look at those results and keep the momentum moving forward, the research moving forward, the discoveries moving forward. And at the end of all of this are new treatments and cures.
The possibility of new treatments and cures attracted Deirdre Jameson and Charlie Huzenis to BRF. Just like other families who face tragedy, Deirdre and Charlie decided to try to seek answers. Losing their son Jake to suicide was devastating. Jake was an athlete, a musician, and started a successful improv comedy troupe at his college. He had many friends, but in his 20s, anxiety spiraled into intrusive thoughts about suicide. Despite several treatment attempts, Jake eventually succumbed to his illness.
For 4 years, he was trying to find a way out of this and struggling with suicidal thoughts.
After Jake's death, Deirdre and Charlie funneled their energy and the outpouring of support they received into donations to BRF. They raised enough money to create the Jacob Jameson Huzenis Memorial Grant in his honor.
I hope it can answer the question of why this could occur to basically a very healthy, happy child. I'm assuming I'll never get that answer, but it'll put us on the path to maybe getting the answer for others.
Research is a long path, and some of these pathways lead to helpful ways so people can avoid the pain that we went through. The way I try to cope is think of him as a blessing that I was only able to have for a short time.
Together with its visionary grantees and dedicated supporters, Brain Research Foundation is committed to finding tomorrow's cures by advancing discoveries and momentum in neuroscience today.
Momentum is asking the right questions, collaboration, getting answers, generating results, advancing the understanding of the brain, and finally, momentum is cures.